Hey, this is your friend, Dr. Eric Ashburn, and if you have trouble losing weight, there's a few things you need to do. First of all, you may have a damaged metabolism. You may be a hard loser, so we're gonna have to get you back to being a fat burner again. Number two, we're gonna have to change the way you exercise. Really let your hormones benefit you. Use the leverage of having good pro-hormones work on your behalf. So the first thing you wanna do is you wanna become a fat burner again. We're in a country where people are eating tons and tons of carbohydrates and sugars, and we're using those for our primary energy source, but they were never meant to be that way. We're always meant to be fat burners. So you want to become that fat burner again. You got to give yourself 2 to 4 weeks of lowering down your carbohydrates somewhere about 0.5 grams per pound of body weight. So if you're 200 pounds, that would be about 100 grams of carbs max per day. Now you can adjust this if you're an athlete, if you train very hard, you may need a little bit more, but ultimately you don't want to do too much of these because you only want to use them for neurological and brain function and let your body burn fat. All right. Secondly, you want to make sure you're getting your carbohydrates in the morning. You want to have a carb-heavy early day and really eliminate your carbs later in the day so that when you're going to bed, you just have repair foods like proteins and fats in your system. Also, you want to make sure you're fasting as much as possible between your last meal and your breakfast, which coincidentally is called break fast. So you want to give yourself at least 14 to 16 hours between your last meal and breakfast. Let your digestive tract heal. Let your hormones and your digestive enzymes get back to full strength so your body can utilize the nutrients you're giving it when you wake back up in the morning. Secondly, you want to exercise properly. And I'm going to really endorse high intensity interval training or burst training where you're going to work out for a smaller amount of time, but with higher intensity during your workouts. So you may only work out for 3, 5, 10 minutes a day, but you're going to give it whatever you can for 30 seconds at a time, take a break or go light for 30 seconds and go again for 30 seconds. So if you're on a treadmill, this may be sprinting or going as fast as you can tolerate for 30 seconds and then walking for another 30 seconds. And you keep alternating back and forth. And the higher your intensity during that burst or increased energy phase, well, the greater the hormones you're going to produce. So you're going to produce growth hormone and testosterone, which are going to work on your behalf for the next 24 to 48 hours. So even while you're resting, even while you're at work, you're going to be putting on lean muscle, getting rid of extra fat, and really healing other hormones like leptin, which will help your body to burn fat more efficiently. Well, guess what? The way we eat and our toxic lifestyles have made this one hormone, which is called leptin, the one that's responsible for telling your brain to burn fat, well, it's made it very ineffective. So we need to heal that leptin hormone, how we respond to it in our cells. And that's that 2 to 4 weeks of really going with lower carbs, good, clean, non-toxic organic food, so we're not increasing our toxic load. And you'll find that once you get yourself back to a pro-hormone state through exercising, you get yourself to be a fat burner again, you start to eliminate the toxicity, you're going to reset your metabolism. It's going to become more like it was when you were younger, where maybe you went out with friends and you ate bad and you stayed up all night eating french fries and burgers, and you woke up and you felt leaner the next day than you did the night before. So the goal is always to heal your metabolism. This diet thing is just the word die with a T at the end of it. And that's why so many people yo-yo all over the place, because they've never fixed their hormones. So remember, fix your hormones, get yourself to become a fat burner again, eliminate the toxins, use high intensity interval training or burst training, and you're going to get great results. This is something we're going to be talking about this week on our Maximize Your Health radio show, which is from 8 to 9 p.m. on Sundays on 94.3 and 97.7. So we're going to talk about this and a lot of other topics. Also, would love to invite you out to Longobardi's on February 12th. We're having a community dinner, and we're going to open up 100 slots for you and a guest to come out and just really eat on me. It's a Valentine's Day week. I don't care if you tell your date that you're paying for it. I'll pay for it. It's not a problem. But ultimately, come on out, hang out, learn how to get healthier, eat great food on me that night. All right. As always, Dr. Eric Ashburn. Catch you next video.